Hi, I'm Professor Stephanie, and for this video we're going to look at creating one-point perspective boxes. As you can see, I've already got started with a horizon line and a single vanishing point. I've also noted the perspective lines that are used with our flat front box. So I'm going to go ahead and darken this flat front of the box. It's a square, and I used my points where I was going as guides. Also, you can notice here, I'm just going to put some dots here to show that these perspective lines came from a vanishing point and went to the corner, top corner of the box. Using those, I've also got my back of the box, which I did with my T-square, and I'm going to go from a guide point to a guide point to finish off the top of this one perspective box. Alright, let's also take some time and look at a one-point perspective box that is not directly behind a vanishing point. It's to the right hand side. So you can see here that I've got another square shape, and I'm going to use my red pen. You all will be using your pencil. I'm going from the corner of the top of each box back to a single vanishing point. I'm also going to use the same line that I have here to get the top of the box, and then you'll notice when a box is on the right side of a vanishing point, you can see the left side. So I'm going to use all of those guides with my marker to draw the box, starting with the flat front. We always see a flat front in a one-point perspective box or shape. Here's where I got my angle for the top, and then also the angle for the side. Here's my point of the box going back to the vanishing point. I'm going to finish this off with lines. Again, now we have a one-point perspective box. Let's also take a look at how we can add the inside to this. I'm going to go from my back right corner, put a guideline there, extend it down. I've got another guideline that's coming from the inside of the box. My goal is to have them meet all three of these lines that represent the back of the box, the inside of the box and the back. So I'm going to use a solid line for what we would see. I'm going to go ahead and dash these lines here that are sort of on the inside of that box. So now we have the inside of the box. Again, we've used our flat front, our corners, and our vanishing point. Let's do one more up here, and I have above the horizon line. This time the box, we've lifted it up and we're looking at it above the horizon line. There's my flat front square. It could be also a rectangle. And then I'm going to take again the corners, starting with the corner of the box. Notice that my straight edge goes to that vanishing point. Great. I'm going to use my T-square here to find the back and the side of the box. It's a little arbitrary here on the size. I used my eye to make a judgment with that. Around that size. Again, I like to go from point to point. I'm letting my eye move ahead. Here's my other side. So with your pencil lines, they become a guide for you for practicing hand drawing. All right, this time let's get the inside of this box. So now I'm going to start here on this top right corner, and I'm going to use my vanishing point. I'm not exactly sure how far back I need to go. That's a little sloppy, but I'm going to live with it. Also working with this corner, the goal this time, oh, I've got a little bit of that back corner there that you can see. Notice I started here. This is how I created getting that point. All three of those points where they come together is going to be the stopping of those guidelines. So I'm actually going to, and again this time I'll put my little dots there. You can see this is all we're going to see with the position of this box. We're going to put a little, great. So in review, for a 1-point perspective box, we have a horizon line, a single vanishing point, we've got our flat fronts that we started with, we used perspective lines from points on that flat front to create the correct perspective, excuse me. And then also remember, depending where the box is, it's going to also depend how much of the box you see. So take time now to do your own 1-point perspective boxes. Thank you.